Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today's plan with me is going to be a half rewind because we're already on Wednesday, but I wanted to share some big news with you as my title suggests. So before I share the big news, I will go ahead and go through the kit that I'm going to be using for April 30th through May 6th. This is called, actually I don't remember what it's called, but it's this it's like this party kit that I got from Bunny and Flight Printables. I will link her shop below, and I'll link the kit name below as well if I can remember. So we have our full boxes, which are so freaking cute. We have our ombre heart checklist with that beautiful like confetti glitter back there, and we have the gold and the silver with gold and silver half boxes. We have some littles, habit trackers, weekly boxes, triple heart checklist, and like a flight tracker. And then we have the headers, which don't worry about this little junk right here. It's just how my silhouette was cutting out kind of fast. So we have the headers, some more half boxes, glitter headers, and then this larger page I couldn't cut in half because of how it's set up. We have icons up here, some build do's, some stitch boxes, weekend banners, some deco, appointment labels, date covers, washi, and some beautiful glitter flags with a movie marquee. Okay, so let me just try and get, okay, it comes off. I just had the speed of my silhouette cutting too fast. That's why you see those little stringies. But there is another page that is a part of this kit that had the date dots on it and then had larger double box pictures on it, but I didn't need those, so I didn't print it because I would just waste them. But like I said, I will link the kit and the shop below so that you guys can take a look. So I don't know if you can guess based on the kit, but I am pregnant. Me and my husband are expecting our first child October 2018. We are so excited. I'm so excited to finally share. So basically, I'm doing this plan with me to kind of just introduce that big news to you so that when I'm referencing my unborn or just anything like on Mother's Day about how it's my first Mother's Day that I get to celebrate, you guys kind of have the pieces in between. I did announce on my Instagram, but not everybody that subscribes to my channel follows me on Instagram, so I thought this would be a very cute way to announce it here. So while I'm talking about my pregnancy thus far, I am going to just plan with this. It's more like kind of, like I said, back planning and just putting some cute stickers down to represent my baby. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the washi. For those who are interested in printing your own stickers from different shops, I do use the matte white sticker paper from Staples. It has a green cover on it with a little dinosaur on the front. If you guys are ever interested in printing your own, it's a very cheap sticker paper, very accessible because they sell it in Staples. Sorry, I was gonna say Michael's. They do not sell it in Michael's. They do sell some form of sticker paper in Michael's, but it's not. I don't think it comes in a pack. Cause how many packs in here? 30 sheets come in this pack, which is why I like it. And it's matte and it's very easy to move it around and stuff like that. So it looks like I'm gonna struggle with this washi down here. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into baby. I'm not going to share the gender. Hopefully I don't spoil and accidentally say he or she, because I do know the gender, but I'm just going to kind of share that later on. We have our anatomy scan coming up, so just not that I don't believe in the test that we did take. I just know that some people have experience being told one gender and then the anatomy scan shows a completely different gender. So that's kind of also why I want to share. Plus, it's just to kind of keep you guys on the edge of your seats. I'm going to go ahead and put my date covers down. Sorry if you can hear my neighbor's dog. He is wild. So I'm just going to put these. I'm sure you guys can hear him. But I was just looking and trying to find kits that would be really cute to introduce the fact that we're expecting. We are so excited. And I have to tell you, I am so blessed because my pregnancy thus far has been very, very blissful. I was very tired, which now I can kind of explain why I took a few different hiatuses from planning, from shooting, or at least filming. And then I really wasn't posting at all. Like I was really only, I wasn't even planning really in my Louis Vuitton that much in my inserts. I was just exhausted. And what are some other questions that people ask? Oh, did I experience morning sickness? I only had morning sickness during week 5 and week 6. So again, very, very lucky, very, very blessed. Like that is really great compared to some of the symptoms that I know some other people experience throughout all of their pregnancies. I know like one of my aunts said that she had morning sickness her entire pregnancy for both of her children. And my morning sickness is literally just, I'm sick in the morning. It's just like I'm gaggy. It's not anything like, I'm actually puking. I've never actually puked. So yeah, I was really, really, really lucky on that home front. Still just praying to God that I continue to miss that little train, because I definitely don't want to get morning sickness. But if it happens, you know, I think I've had very mild symptoms, like I said, compared to some of the other women that I know that are pregnant right now. Okay, so we got the date covers down and we have the washi down. I love, love, love how accessible her kits are. And I'm actually not going to use her headers, even though, what should I do? I'm trying to think, what should I do? Do I want to use the headers? Because I do love the colorful, I love that rainbow, but the glitter, I feel like the glitter is just going to look so cute. So let's just go, oh my God, I don't know. Let's just, let me think about this. I'm going to put my, I think I want to try and scatter all of these. I don't have a lot of room on my desk right now. Like I'm struggling, but, so I'm going to put the Dream On Little Dreamer in this Thankful Thought box. So what else? I'm not going to really tell you guys all this planning stuff because I am trying to kind of walk you through the last couple months. I'm just really excited. Me and my husband are just really excited. And every time someone asks me like, oh, are you feeling this? Or are you doing this? I'm like, no, like actually, I haven't experienced that. I'm not feeling that. I don't feel that. Like people are like, wow, you're really, really lucky. Like you have no idea how bad some other people have it. Actually, I'm trying to think. Freak. Do I want to put these at the top? How about this? Because what I need to do is I need to put like a header down because these lines, they throw me off big time. So I'm gonna put this silver glitter like this. I guess we'll start up here. I just wanna kinda eyeball, okay, I wanna eyeball how far this comes down so I can scatter the rest. So if that does that, then here, this is what I'll do. But anyways, yeah, very lucky, very mild symptoms, but very blessed. That's all I can say. Like, this has been a dream. Like, I know that most people are like, oh, just wait until you're waiting for your baby to drop and you're mad because you just want this stuff to be over with. And I'm like, I understand where people come from, you know, because I'm already a little bit impatient, but it's not like to a point where I'm just like, come now, because I want my baby to go full term, you know, like I want that. I want my baby to be as healthy as possible. I want the baby to cook in there as much as they need to. I don't want to rush, you know, greatness, okay? So anytime someone says, I can't wait, I just say, yeah, but we want a full term. Just always pray for a full term, healthy baby. So I'm just going to scatter these like this, and then I'm going to put my next box here like this. And you know what, if my placement's a little bit off, I don't even care. I'm just gonna leave it because I don't want to mess around with the stickers too much. But craving, what, let's talk about cravings. I haven't had any crazy cravings. My father said when my mother was pregnant with all of us, she ate uncontrollably. She also had gestational diabetes. So I am very, very cautious in regards to that. I'm very mindful. I've been trying to, and thus far all my lab work comes back really well, so that's good. That's why I say, like, and it's a mix of being tired and then also just being just so grateful and living in the moment with my husband and just going shopping. Like, we just started shopping a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. All right, so I am going to, since those are scattered like that, I am going to end up putting both of these boxes right here because they're meant to be, you know, side by side. But we just started shopping just recently, just very mildly, like I said, because I still am waiting for my anatomy scan. You know, science and technology is very advanced nowadays, but sometimes you just kind of have to wait on the more traditional means, and I'm fine with waiting. Our anatomy scan is in the middle, actually 2 weeks from Saturday, I believe. So I can wait. We can wait. We can wait to figure it out then. We're totally, you know, we're very, that's the only way I can explain it. We're very blissful, you know, we take each day at a time. I'm starting to show a little bit, even though my husband said that he feels like I was showing a little bit ago. Like, I've been showing, basically, is what he said. I don't think that I have been showing. Okay, so since we got the glitter down, how about I just incorporate the to-dos just a little bit. Oh shoot, this didn't cut. Did none of these cut? Oh no. I feel like this has happened to me before with her stickers. This to-do didn't cut. Let's see, hopefully I can get it. Oh, cut straight. I should have went over the cut lines just to make sure. But anyway. I'm gonna put this, so I guess I'm gonna put the to-do right here for this box. Cravings, okay, I'm sorry, back to that. Like I just said, my mom had crazy, like, she ate crazy. She didn't really like watch what she ate, so I'm very cautious. But I have actually been craving more salty than not. Than sweet, really, so it hasn't been too hard. Like, I want my ice creams here and there. I tell my dad this all the time. My cravings when I PMS literally are worse than now. And I know that since I'm still quite early, because, you know, I'm due in October, things might change, you know. But for the most part, honestly, my cravings are just like, they're there. They're there, definitely, but it's like I have to see something, and then I have to see just the right thing, and then I'm like, ooh, that would be so good, and then I go and find it and I eat it. But that's like the extent of that, because then I'm just, oh my God, this did it too. What the heck? That means this one down here is like that, this up here. Luckily, I'm not using that to cut these two. So just a reminder, even when they come with cut files, just go through, make sure everything is cut so you don't have to hand cut. Luckily, I have kind of a steady hand, but anyways, I just wanted to mix this up a little bit. I wanted to put some pink in here, so I don't want it to be too much. Do I want to do pink or do I want to do yellow? I think I want to do yellow. Yeah. Let me put these down. I will do this. Actually, I'll do the orange because I want to mix up the gold and the silver confetti in there. Okay, so then we need to get this header. But yeah, my cravings haven't been too bad. I am trying to watch what I eat. I'm trying to be mindful, and just, you know, do the best that I can, because otherwise I will be eating every freaking thing that I see that I want. But yeah, I've been doing well. My husband even said, like, you're doing good. Like, I'm not crazy. I've been really calm. And actually, this pregnancy has like calmed my nerves more than not. Like when I found out I was pregnant, I was like, oh my God, this is not about me anymore. Like I can't be as high strung as I usually am. I have to like cool out. I can't, you know, react to things like I usually do. I really need to take things easy. Like I was really zoning in into thinking like, you gotta, you know, this is not just about you. Like you don't want your baby to be feeling your stress because they don't deserve that. So I've been a lot more calm. My husband said he can attest to that because he said I have been calm. I'm gonna use this yellow because yellow is my favorite freaking color. So I went like that. Let's just put this down here. Yellow is my favorite color and I wanna make sure that I get it in there. The green is pretty. Should I do green? Yeah, I'll do green because there's already a pink on this side. Oh, but that messes up the thing. No, I'm not using that one. I was trying to mix up the confettis. So what else? No major pains. The most symptoms that I had in the very beginning is that I had frequent headaches, which I wasn't worried about. Yeah, frequent headaches, but once I got my hydration down pretty good, that changed and I was kind of golden on that front. Actually, when was the last time I had a headache? It's really, now I feel like I only get a headache when I probably have been looking at my computer at work too long. I feel like that's really what attributes to it more than the pregnancy. So yeah, that's why I just say things have been so good. I feel like I'm floating on a cloud. All right, so let's take a peek at this before I keep going and rambling. But I just really thank you guys for being like checking on me. Some people were messaging me on Instagram like, are you okay? So here's how it's looking so far. I'm gonna go in with my little things and stuff and we're gonna get this popping. They're my little things, but I'm so thankful that you guys reached out to me and, you know, we're like, are you all right? We miss you. Things like that. I wanted to tell some of you so bad, like, I'm pregnant. I'm just so tired. I'm exhausted. But, like, I was so exhausted. Like, it was a point where I was like, dude, am I going to make it through this work day? Like, I would be so tired. Like, it would feel like I got no sleep. So I guess it's kind of like a test of when the baby comes. That's how I'm going to feel. Like a zombie, unless of course I can get them on a sleep schedule. And no, I'm not having twins. I'm saying them so I don't reveal the gender on accident. Because I was saying that to my husband and he was like, are we having twins or something? Why do you keep saying them, they? I was like, oh, I was just, you know, kind of getting myself into that so that when people ask, I didn't, you know, in conversation eventually spill the beans. So I'm just putting my meal littles down. And that's what I was talking about, food, right? I'm still doing the meal planning like I was before. We're still very dedicated to that, and especially even more now. I'm eating a lot of more fruits and veggies in the morning, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what I eat in a day. In the morning, I have overnight oats. So I do like a half a cup of oats, teaspoon of chia seeds, half a cup of, I'm gonna put my TV littles down for the days that I watched some television. What did I say? Oh, one teaspoon of chia seeds, half a cup of almond milk, and then what next? Oh, mashed up half of a banana, and that's what I use as my sweetener. And then I let that sit overnight. So then in the morning when I wake up, I cut 2 strawberries in just little slithers, or little slices. Why do I have to say slithers? And then I top my overnight oats with strawberries and 4 blackberries. And that's just because berries don't have too much sugar in them out of most fruit, especially blackberries. Bananas have kind of a lot of sugar, but I have to use that as my sweet. That's a great alternative instead of using a sweetener or sweetened milk, stuff like that. Okay, so I do have a few bills that I want to put down. I actually had quite a, let me see, I had, what was this, the 30th, 1st, and the 2nd. I had a bill each day these days. There's that. Actually, did I have to? No, I had a bill each day. Rent was due, but I always know rent's due on those days. I'm kind of scared to put my weekend banner down. I think I want to put it down here because I don't want to mess up my cute little double box. Okay, so what else was going on? Like I said, I'm just trying to go back to what I was doing. This day I went and got some ice cream. I'll put this down for my little ice cream date. And the next day I went for ice cream. That's why I'm not going for ice cream today. And we barbecued yesterday, which was so fun. Oh my God, it was so fun. It's really nice up here. Today I have to make a phone call, and luckily the place I have to call stays open. Basically, they have like a 24-hour schedule, so I can call them later this evening. It's Comcast, so I'm probably gonna be frustrated after I get off the phone with them. But anyway, back to the baby talk. So that's what I have for breakfast, and then lunch, you know, I always just have leftovers from the night before. I'm a leftover queen. And then what else for dinner? Well, I will say I have my lunch, and then I have some fruit. I have an apple at about 2 and possibly applesauce at 3, but I've kind of been cutting down on applesauce. Even though it is unsweetened, I'll have carrots instead. And raw carrots. I don't dip it into anything. I just have raw carrots. Probably have like a little handful, like probably as big as my palm. And then for dinner, I just have whatever we cook that night. I try not to go back for a second. It doesn't always work. And then I really don't eat anything unless I find dessert. I don't eat anything past 8. And then I drink about 64 ounces of water a day, which is not enough. But I'm trying to do the best that I can with my water intake. It's just really hard. Like, oh my gosh, I just moved the tripod. Let me fix it. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. This tripod has been really testy lately. I'm just going to put down over here a half box because I did film my Louis Vuitton setup. And if you haven't watched that already, check it out. That was that. I also balanced my budget yesterday on Tuesday. So yeah, my water intake is good. I've stopped drinking coffee, which is crazy. So I have food aversions. My first food aversion was coffee. How devastated was I? I am an avid coffee drinker. Like, I love coffee. So I was pretty sad about that. But at the same time, it was a good thing, you know. And then my next food aversion was boiled eggs, which that's my staple breakfast in the morning. I have coffee and a boiled egg, or sometimes 2 boiled eggs. I never put salt on them. I sometimes put pepper, but they both made me gag. And it's only hot coffee. Hot coffee makes me gag. But iced coffee, I can get iced coffee, but I just been getting decaf because I don't want my baby in there jumping all around and all hyper. So today I'm supposed to do laundry, but I already did laundry. Plot twist. I did have to clean out the fridge. So I'll put another asters. And actually, let me flip it around so they're not right on the seam. All right, so should I do little things headers or should I do the glitter? I think I want to do the glitter. And I think I'm going to match the glitter that's already in that row because that's cute. Okay, let's get these down for this first half. Those are my only food aversions for right now. My sense of smell literally just started hitting really bad today. I was walking around my job and I'm like, oh my God, what is that smell like? It didn't smell like pee, it smelled like puke. I was like, ew, why does it stink so bad in here? But I figured it was just, you know, I was doing the most because of my hormones and stuff. But so tomorrow I don't have too much going on. I may or may not go to Soul Seekers tomorrow. Not entirely sure. I will put a little place marker down for for that. Don't know if I'm going. Don't know. Let's see. Oh, tomorrow. So I started. Is that a grocery cart? I think it is. I'm actually gonna put my grocery order in tomorrow instead of waiting until Friday morning, because I usually forget and then it passed the time for me to order and then I get irritated. I need to start thinking. I need to do a little bit of nursery shopping. I did that today. I wasn't successful. So I should say I did some nursery browsing and I wasn't successful. I have to have my husband help me because I can't make up my freaking mind. I'm gonna put a little heart, a little yellow heart there, and then I'm going to top that off with a glitter header. What else? I mean, there's been so much going on. Like, my body's changing. My stomach is popping a little bit. I have some aches and pains here, but not enough for me to complain. Like, I'm trying my hardest to be so positive and just be so grateful, because, you know, infertility is a real thing, and I don't take this opportunity to become a mother for granted whatsoever. Like, I am so excited, and when I pray, I literally praise God for even my pains, because that's all a part of the experience. So what else? I just started getting my energy back, which is why I've been filming, and I'm like, well, while I have this energy, I'm gonna film up a storm, because yes, let's do this. Let's get all these videos in that I can before a storm of tiredness hits me again. So that's kind of what I've been doing. Tomorrow, is this Friday? Oh shoot, this is Friday. I thought I was still on Thursday. Friday, oh, my Erin Condren should ship. I won't talk about e-season here because, you know, I'm still trying to get my life together right now about this baby talk. But yes, we're so excited. I'm so thankful. And we're just kind of riding the waves. I'm going to put, oh, I have to pick up the groceries. So I should probably put a little grocery cart over here and mark grocery pickup. And I initially started doing this grocery pickup to actually test it so that when the baby comes and if my husband's not home, I know that I can just order our groceries online and then go pick it up myself and have the baby with me, and it won't be a big deal because I don't want to be in the store if I don't have to when the baby's fresh. And then we're moving on to Saturday. Oh, I have a graduation to go to. So freaking excited. My little cutie friend, she's at my wedding, is graduating. And also after that, we're going to Rosemont after that. So really, I should, oh, I guess I could just put that down there. I'm gonna have to leave at a certain time. And then I do want to put down to film. So let me put this little thing down. But this is going to be the first time she's seen me since I announced my pregnancy. So she's going to be like, oh my God, you have a belly. But I'm really excited to go. It's Cinco de Mayo, right? That's Saturday. What else? I don't think I have anything else going on that Saturday. Do I? I might stop by the store right before I head out, meaning my brother's store, just to make sure everything's all good, but they probably don't need me, so I probably won't go. Slap that there, and moving on to Sunday. What else? Just, we're gonna be doing the nursery soon. Like I just told you guys, we're going to be working on, well, I have been working on kind of shopping around for things for the nursery. I basically have a theme picked out. I just want to run it across my husband, make sure he doesn't have anything that he's dying to do. And then, yeah, from there, we're golden, basically. Then it's just a waiting game. My sister and my friends will plan my baby shower. And, yeah, so probably going to have a movie night with my husband on Sunday. So let me just mark that down with a cute little TV like this. We're gonna move to the sidebar. I don't know, ask your questions below, or if you have something a little bit more private to ask me, you can Instagram me, DM me. I'm always open for questions, and if I don't, you know, if I think it's too personal, I'll just politely decline or, you know, deflect. So let's go ahead and move on to the sidebar. Definitely gonna use some of this glitter over here, so I'm gonna use the habit trackers. I got a pregnancy pillow. That's about it. I have some things in mind that I want to buy for when the baby's here and the baby's sleeping in our room. It's called this Halo, and it bends really easy, like when you roll over to pick up your baby. Like it's literally like the railing is flexible. So I thought that was really cute, and I was like, oh my god, I need that. I know I'm gonna need that. I know I'm gonna want that because it's easier to just roll over, snatch that baby out of there, and do what you need to do. So I'm gonna use both of these habit trackers, actually. One for my prenatals, I can finally say that. And then one for my water intake, which I need to up. But yeah, the doctor said things are going really well. It's just a normal pregnancy. No major complaints. I've just been kind of going with the flow, going with the breeze. Oh my god, I'll tell you guys. I've been dreaming a lot, which was cool. And then until my husband started to tell me that I'm starting to talk in my sleep, like have full-blown conversations in my sleep, and I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, like you talk all night. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, I feel bad. But I'm just like, sorry. I mean, so the headers for these weekly boxes are not going to match, which is fine. I'm just going to put, probably I'll do an important. I always like to do an important. And then I'll use this purple weekly. And then what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. My appetite probably kicked up just a little bit just recently. Not like insane, okay? So it's not like, it's not crazy. That's all I can say. Oh man, this, I said I wasn't gonna need to use this, right? And look at me using it. Shoot, let me cut this. It's not crazy insane, but I do feel like it's kicking up a bit. I do have like a small snack before dinner when I get home, usually in the evenings, like some cereal or something. But my OB or the nurse educator basically was like, you don't actually think that you're eating for two. A lot of pregnant women think that they can just, you know, load up and double their intake, and that's not really what you're supposed to do. They said you're supposed to get about 300 extra calories. So when they told me that, I was like, okay, that's doable. I can do that. So my snack outside of my normal routine is just a snack, maybe a PBJ, if I don't have it for breakfast, because sometimes I'm craving that in the morning for breakfast. But for the most part, I stick with my my overnight oats, especially now, because I can monitor the sugar a little bit better in there. All right, so this is what it's looking like. Again, if you guys have questions about anything that I maybe didn't cover, didn't miss, because I'm like rambling, because I'm just so excited that you guys finally know and I don't have to like hide it anymore. Please just ask them down below. I'm going to put some deco in with you guys while you're on here with me. So we're gonna put some stuff there. This kit is just so cute. And I was like, oh my God, when the baby comes and we're trying to celebrate the baby's first birthday, this is probably like the theme that I would go with. Something very cute and, let's see, just something very bright and fun, you know? So I want to put a balloon over here and then another, oops. Oh man, these stuck together. Dang, my luck. And then I'm gonna put this other one just over there. And since this is out, I don't want to put this anywhere. I just used one of those, right? Oh, I don't want to use this. I'm gonna put this back. I'd rather use like maybe some tassels, or these. These are cute. These little, what are these called? Little horns. Put those up there, like that. Yeah, that's cute. And then I really like those. I don't have anywhere to put it. I could put them up there. What do you guys think? Yeah, let's do like that, since April's basically covered anyway. That's really cute. All right, so here is my spread that I used to let you guys know we are indeed expecting our first child. I'm sure that some people started to like kind of think like, man, she's been gone a lot. Like she's probably pregnant or something, because she's, you know, been saying she's going through a lot. And that's really what I was going through. It wasn't anything bad. Definitely just a blessing. And I just was trying to manage my personal life, my work life, and then still get enough rest, because I tell you, my body was telling me I was tired. I would go to sleep. I slept one time I came home and I slept from 5 to the next day to go to work. Like that's how exhausted I've been. And yeah, so we're just really excited. I thank you guys so much for being patient with me when I was on hiatus here, and I just kind of took another little small 2-week hiatus, I feel like, again, but it shouldn't happen anymore. I have way more energy and things like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this spread and my talk. If you have any questions, ask them down below. I will link this shop down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and if you're excited for me to be pregnant, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.